So, this year, this evening, my mom called me and let me know that one of my favorite cousins transitioned today. And I don't necessarily know how to feel. It's definitely a reminder of, or it feels like, how when I found out that my best friend passed away last year, early February last year. There's a lot that I want to say, a lot that I need to say, but a lot that I can't say. And I don't wish to say right now. But one thing I feel the need to say is that something better has to be coming, has to be coming, because it's too much. It is too much, and I hate to make it about me, but I just feel like it's too much on my mental, on my mind. I don't have no words. Like, I wish I had at least some words to put how I feel into perspective. And the only thing that bothers me about having to know that the people you love will have and has transitioned is that you have to keep going. Like, you're here, so you have to keep going to do that. And then you ask yourself the question, like, how do I do that though? Like, I know I have to. I even know that I want to. But why do I have to? Like, a piece of me at times when I hear stuff like this is I just want to be able to, like, give up. But then you think about those people and you like, they wouldn't want that. I don't even want that for myself. But my heart hurts to the point where sitting still, maybe getting under the covers or whatnot, just falling into what has always been around, depression. Depression sounds good when things like this happen, because at least I can blame that. At least I can blame that and say, let me hide in this. And then I still hear God's voice through all of this stuff saying, like, but that's not what I called you to do. I didn't call you to sit in depression. I didn't call you to not be okay. But what I did call you to do was have faith. I did call you to have faith. I did call you for a higher purpose. What will you do? Sometimes being cold, you don't want to answer. I want to do this for my cousin as well, because just another part of my testimony that most people don't know. I've always been close to my cousin. And one of the things that made us even closer, in my opinion, when I got old enough to realize how close we was, she literally like saved my life, and I don't even think she knew how big of a deal it was. I had dropped out of high school, and I was gonna go get my GED. I got put out of GED, and I didn't know what to do. You know, my plan, I didn't have one. You know, my plan, I didn't have one. I wanted to, I don't know. I guess I was gonna be for the streets low key, and not even in like a derogatory way, but I didn't have a plan to the point where I didn't care. I just didn't care about my life. I didn't care about my future. And I didn't have a plan. And my cousin, she called me, and she said her exact words was that, Chrissy, I don't know what's going on, but you can't not finish high school. Like, ain't nobody in our family not finish high school. Like, and she was like, we gotta get you back in school. And I said, okay. And so she worked really hard to get me in school. And I remember she called me and she was like, I found a school for you to go to. And you didn't, age-wise, it's a school that takes the people, you know, who didn't graduate up until like 19 or whatever. And you didn't time out so you can get your high school diploma. And you don't have to get your GED. We're going to get you your high school diploma. She took me that day to go get me registered for the school. She took me to the school. She got me in school. And she never left my side the whole time I was in school. She started a PTA in the alternative school. And she stayed with me the whole time. She made sure I was good. She made sure I was in school, going to class. Like she was my parent there. And she helped me. And her, along with my mom and my dad and my uncle, they was there to see me graduate. I wound up graduating at the top of the class. I wound up speaking at the graduation ceremony. And I just remember her just saying, that's what I'm talking about. Now, whatever you do after this, I'm not saying I'm not going to care, because I do. But you cannot have your high school diploma. She was so involved in my school. In fact, all the teachers knew her. And she was always my favorite cousin. But that was something that sealed it for me, because she didn't have to go so hard for me the way she did. And it was an unspoken love there. I always loved Boobie, but I loved even more for just caring enough to like make sure I was good. She would always tell me like, hey, you was my first baby. You was my first baby. And she used to tell me stories all the time about how I was when I was little. Growing up, and how my personality was and everything like that. So I'm gonna miss my cousin deeply. That's all I can say. So tomorrow, Moana and Malik, of course, are going to be traveling to Baltimore. My mom doesn't know it, neither does my little cousins. none of my family knows except for my little brother. My mom knows that we're going to be there for my cousin's funeral, of course, going home service, but she doesn't know that I'm traveling tomorrow to see her, and to see my little cousins and just spend time with my family and love with my family for as long as I can before it's time for us to just go back or come back home. And so I'm grateful to my husband for just making sure that I'm okay and always making sure that I'm okay, and for being able to drive us up to Baltimore. So y'all stay tuned. I just want to let my family know I love you guys so much. I'll always love you and know that Mom has no idea. All she knows right now is that she's going to call me today and let me know when she believes the funeral is going to be. And then all she knows is that I'm coming when that date arrives, but she doesn't know that we're going to pop up at the house tomorrow afternoon. Me, her son-in-law, and her grandbaby. So, I'm hoping that I can just see my cousins and love on them and just encourage them and just keep close to them. I can't imagine how it is when you're a parent, but I do imagine that it is not easy at all. And I love my family, and I would do anything for my family. And so this trip is definitely one of those things that I want to use to further express that I do truly care about my family. I love you, Boobie. I'll always love you. Thank you for being an amazing big cousin. There's definitely a hole in my heart. I'm gonna miss you so much. But you already know your cousin Chrissy is gonna hold you down. I love you, and I'm gonna miss you so much.
Hey, jumper. This is my. Hey, brother. That's your cup. Yeah.
No, we had to go. Maybe I got three. You got 3 packs.
Yes.
It's outside. How that get me is that he in the bag. Huh? Yeah, he's singing. He in the bag eating some munchos.
He's singing.
Everybody done had on this. You, Zaza, and Malik done had on this color today.
Yellow.
Cause Zaza had on her yellow leggings.
Bottoms. Get your own.
He like sharing. He like sharing.
You got one of your babies with your own.
Malik. That is terrible.
Hey, Mama, you want to say what's up when you was laying in bed with Mimi last night eating chili Fritos and what was you eating?
Chili Fritos and Kit Kat.
Hey,
Look at.
what movie was you watching when you called me for the remote?
I wasn't right now. I'm bundled up. Looking real ratchet. But never mind that. I'm finna hit the store for my baby.
You.
We walking around in my city. I'm about to go up here to the banana house, aka fake ass Murray. It used to be a Murray's, and they food used to be good. Their food good too, but Murray ain't there cooking no more beef.
Right.
So, but we finna do what we do. I ain't walked these streets in a while, so I just wanted to walk down here and go get it. About to go up on the oak and go get our food. Can y'all believe you can get a chopped cheese? Well, we don't call it chopped cheese. I just been on TikTok. All of New Yorkers call it chopped cheese. It's 10 o'clock, and we about to walk and go get cheesesteak subs and chicken and breakfast platters and a half and half. It's like 11 minutes after 10, so that's wild. But yep. We're here with mom and the kids. I know. So, we chilling.
Someone go and tell the DJ they should bring this back. Someone go and tell the DJ they should bring this back. I love my city, that's about me, and I bet they know me. I love my city, that's about me, and I bet they know me. I love my city, that's about me, and I bet they know me.
Standing at the cusp of the rising sun, should I run to the horizon? Or should I flee while I still have a chance before the light exposes what I'm not ready to let go of? When I see yellow burgundies, I hear nature's melodies singing a new song. Yesterday has passed away, and as the clouds swallow the stars, wave goodbye to all the scars from yesterday's rain. And now I say hello. Different when the sun is gone, fighting monsters in the darkness, to find that they're just shadows all alone. Nothing's the same when the light's gone. And as I wait for the sunrise, open my eyes and say goodbye. When I see yellow burgundies, I hear nature's melodies greeting a new dawn. Morning wash the black away, and as the clouds swallow the stars, wave goodbye to all the scars from yesterday's rain. And now I say hello. at the cusp of the rising sun? Should I run to the horizon? Or should I flee while I still have a chance before the light exposes what I'm not ready to let go of? When I see yellow burgundies, I hear nature's melodies singing a new song. Yesterday has passed away, and as the clouds swallow the stars, wave goodbye to all the scars from yesterday's rain. And now I say hello, morning. Hello, morning.
Y'all, I'm about to drive in my city. I ain't doing nothing but going a couple blocks and coming back. But my mom is like super duper scared. She on her way in the car now. She nervous, y'all. She nervous. She trying to get in the car.
She purr like a kitten. I didn't know she was on.
Mm-hmm. You alright? I'm telling them you nervous. We will be alright. And I just finished having a beautiful conversation with my family. And I won't get into any details, but I just wanted to say that God's favor is not a birthright. God's favor is a gift. God's favor is a moment. And it is up to us and how we hear, see, and feel God that will help us. When you're asking God to move in a divine way and in a divine order, the only control that we do have is the request. Everything else is in God's control, God's timing. And so I'm reminded of that because to trust God means that you have to trust God fully, not partially, not some of the time, not a little bit of the time, but with everything in you at all times, even when things are uncertain. It's hard, but it's necessary. One thing that I'm grateful for is revelation as well. Like, I'm grateful for revelation. I'm grateful for, even in the times where I am unsure or I don't always see God's hand, is that it never, just because I don't see God's hand, doesn't mean that the hand of God is not moving. I'm grateful for things that occur in advance. I'm grateful for the moment to be able to see when it occurs. And I'm grateful for God always being able to get the glory, even in the messy stuff, because that's what matters. God's glory.